So I had to sell my vacuum cleaner the other day.
What's that?
It was just collecting dust.
Punchy. Isn't that what it's fucking supposed to do?
Not my house, mate. It's an ornament. It's a sex toy.
Said, don't disturb me while I'm cleaning my room.
It shows you not to disturb me when I'm cleaning my room.
Go swallows. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. We have the two chameleons here. We have St. Hollow Joint over on my left, and you have H Raider 87 on the right. Today we're going to... It's been a while. It's been a fucking minute since we've been here.
Been a hot minute, man.
Been a hot minute. Got a few things to talk about. We're talking about what's going on in the internet world. We got a few other things like road rage and fucking etiquette. Couple of things to touch on today. So what we'll do is we'll fire it up with Saint. Let's shoot right into it.
All right. Well, the first one. What we got, man? What was it?
Talking about Andy Tate, aren't we?
Oh yeah, that's right. It's just all my my news feed is just full of it at the moment, man. It's just Andrew Tate and people whinging about Andrew Tate.
Whinging about him? What do you mean?
I don't care. Like, he's obviously said something about something in particular. Whether he's educated on it or not, I don't know. I don't even listen to it, and I don't give a fuck.
It's
just
funny.
It's just people whinging.
I've watched a lot of Andrew Tate, and do you know what? A lot of what he actually says resonates. He's a cockhead in that sense that he's like there's some things that's quite misogynistic. Like he said, I won't let a woman drive my car.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because he said, like, women will always come back with an excuse of why it wasn't them or why they don't have to do anything. So if you let your boys drive the car, they fucking crash it. They'll come back and say, look, man, fucked up. I crashed your car. I'll pay you back. This is how I'm going to do it.
Mm-hmm.
He said, but women won't. They'll find an excuse to turn it into your problem.
I'm not
things like
that.
Things like that is what he has developed such a name for himself of this, I guess, hatred towards him. But there's quite a few things that he does say that's actually quite true.
That's the thing with That's the thing with everyone, though. You're never going to agree
on everything
100% with someone and or disagree. Like, this is the fucking problem. So I'm just, like I said, it's just coming up on my newsfeed. Andrew Tate needs to be cancelled and all this other fucking bullshit. And I'm just like, just shut the fuck up. Just because they said something, like, then you don't agree with it, it doesn't mean you have to cancel them. Just shut the fuck up.
It's just snowflakes.
I don't care.
We talked about this previously with Joe Rogan. You know, it moves from one thing to another. You know, Joe's calmed down. He's talking about a few of the other stuff now. He hasn't really got into those real hot topics. Some of the stuff that I've listened to Joe was about these crazy alien stories, which I've fucking loved.
Yeah.
But like, you haven't heard like those real hot topics from Joe. Whereas there's a couple of them. There's Andrew Tate. There's one of the guys that does a podcast as well, and just owns a lot of. He goes into like that misogynistic point of view. There's actually another one on TikTok as well. I can't think of the guy's name, but he very much stands alongside of that. And look, some of the videos I have to agree with, and some of them I disagree with. So
it's like everything.
But you don't cancel him just because you don't like him.
No, you either don't watch it or you watch it so you learn that someone has a difference of a fucking opinion. Like,
there's nothing wrong with the difference.
Oh man, it just tans me. That's all that's in my Facebook at the moment is Andrew Tate. And it's like, my God, I don't even know who this guy is, and I don't care.
Granted, he's everywhere. He is
apparently
absolutely
he's a
everywhere.
Genius.
And good on him, because he hasn't even got an official TikTok account. Everyone's posting his videos on his behalf. He just somehow gets his videos out there, and they raise a few feathers.
He's on that circle of fucking... People either love him or hate him, man.
There's no in between. You know what I mean?
No. And people feel compelled to share or talk about him or whatever.
Burpees.
But like I said, I don't care. I just fucking people just whinge, man. It's just another excuse for people to whinge.
But this is what we talked about. What was it, episode 1 or 2 that we did on political correctness? Yeah. Who cares if you get offended?
That's right.
People have the opportunity of free speech, and what free speech is it gives them the opportunity to say what the fuck they think without cause of concern. Do you know what I mean? If you don't agree with it, don't agree with it.
No.
If you do agree with it, agree with it. If you get offended, so what? Nothing's going to happen.
No. But it's just like, it fucking grinds my gears because people honestly think that because they don't agree with it or whatever, they've got some fucking right to be like, it needs to be cancelled. It's like, why does your opinion matter more than his? His might be full of shit. It might be the biggest load of shit, but what makes you think yours matters more?
Well, it shouldn't.
No, but these are the people, like, the way their train of thought is, that's how my mind processes their shit.
Again, like, you know, there's quite a few groups out there in this point that we call, you know, the woke groups, you know, the extreme left.
Man, don't get me started on that shit.
Like, you know, we've you know seen the
that Bill Burr
feminists.
skit. That Bill Burr skit too.
Oh, which one?
Ow.
Just-
I'm woke.
Oh.
I like that word. I'm gonna say that word. And let's say that word so everyone knows I'm hip. I'm down. I'm woke.
Bill Burr is a comedy genius.
It's fucking gold, man.
It is gold. But we saw it with the feminist movements from the early 2000s or late 90s, early 2000s, all the way through to today. We're seeing it with the LGBTQI+, I think it is.
L7, R3.
That one?
If you click R3, you should be able to do a fatality.
left, right, back.
It sounds like a Mortal Kombat fatality.
That's the Scorpion
That's what it sounds like
fatality,
to me.
wasn't it?
That's
Left, right, back down.
Me, man.
A, B.
LBG.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you even playing on, man?
That was the old shit. What was that? Mortal Kombat back down was either the old PlayStation,
Super Nintendo, my
or
man.
it was either old PlayStation, Super Nintendo, or Nintendo 64.
Mm-hmm.
And the old original
But
Mortal
that's
Kombat.
all these pronouns, man. If you just put them all together, it's fucked, man. It's like a huge cheat code, man.
Yeah, well, I heard somewhere the other day that there's now 72 genders under the new ideologies.
Under the new mental health act, there probably is 70 more than there should be. Yep.
Yeah, well, it's funny. Like, you know, who was it? It was Ricky Gervais. Went on to either the David Letterman show or something like that, and he's like, "You're an atheist." He's like, "Yeah, I'm an atheist." And he goes, "Well, don't you believe in anything?" He goes, "That's what atheism is." He goes, "There are 3,000 something gods in the history that we know of."
That's right.
He goes, "You believe in one and denounce 2,999 gods." He goes, "I just don't believe in one more than you."
That's right. That's
It's
smart,
always
man.
opinion. It's opinion.
Yeah, well,
Albeit in America, it's something still like in Australia, it's still high, the amount of like religious people. I think it's still like either between 40 or 60%, but in America, that's close to 80 to 90% of the population still believe in a deity.
yeah, they're extremely religious.
Correct.
Hmm.
I don't even think you can be the president unless you believe in God.
Oh, they still swear on the Bible and shit
Correct.
like that, man. Like, that's a big thing, man. But I mean, just got to look at all the countries that had their own religions, and that is just wiped out by the Western society.
Correct. Fiji, man.
That's right,
We
man.
talked about that, when we caught up.
Yep.
You guys were very much based on spirits, sort of like the Indian natives. You believe the animals were the spirits or connecting into the realm. And then along came a white man with a book and a church.
Right. And now it is massive. Like Christianity's massive in Fiji, most of your Polynesian islands.
I was going to say Polynesian in general, because I know a couple of Tongan mates that are, it's full on.
Yeah. Sit around and sing, play the guitar, sing church songs. That ain't me, man. I ain't the one. That ain't me.
What, no kumbaya at your fucking family birthday?
Oh, no, man. Mine's
sit around the fire, fucking s'mores.
Mine's more Metallica, don't tread on me sort of shit, man.
See, we've got very different tastes in musics. If you believe it more or not, but my taste has got heavier as I got older. I'm listening to shit that will melt your face these days.
That doesn't surprise me at all.
Yeah. Come to think of it.
That's like some fucking evil fucking stab your goat in the throat fucking music, man.
Some of it's really bad, man. Some of it's really bad. You don't want to look up some of the lyrics of the songs that I want to listen to. That's for sure.
Again, man, that ain't me.
No. But that doesn't mean that doesn't mean that I'm not going to come around and hang out at your house.
No, that's right. What I mean? Doesn't matter, and I'll still listen to it if you're listening to it. I'm not going to tell you to change it.
I wouldn't put it on.
Yes.
This is like got to know your audience. It's sort of like dark humor, man. It's like food. Not everyone gets it, sort of thing.
Oh, unlucky.
Unlucky for some.
I had chicken.
I had a Metwurst sandwich for dinner.
Really? Oh man, that microphone be smelling like Metwurst. Oh, I can smell the garlic through my headset.
Taste that in your next frothy, mate.
No, chicken, rice, and veg, man. Chicken, rice, and veg.
But it brings us on to our next point. Road rage.
Oh, Jesus.
Something else we're going to talk about as well. I believe you had an incident. I believe someone finally took it to the black man on the road.
It's hilarious. I picked up my mate's Subaru, little black hatchback, to do a service on it. And I was in the turning lane to go left, and these new Subarus run like a stop-start feature. Pull up at the lights, the engine cuts out to save fuel emissions, all this bullshit, more fucking crap that the world doesn't need. But anyway, it turned off. I am not used to it. So I was like, what the fuck, man? The light was green, put on the clutch, took me probably an extra 5 seconds. So I was sitting there, 5 seconds maximum. This fuckwit behind me in a Holden Commodore. Commodores and Falcons attract fuckwits.
2021's most stolen car was a VE Commodore.
Oh, yeah. I'm telling you, man. I've served a lot of people. And these are the two cars that attract fuckwits. But anyway, he's fucking on the horn and fucking around. My mate's window's pretty dark tinted, so you can't see the driver, you can't see in the car. Anyway, old mate's got around next to me. He's fucking revving up next to me, accelerating, braking, fucking acting like a complete fuckhead. And I could see his missus was in the passenger seat, so he was showing off. Anyway, pulled up at the next set of the lights, and I wound the window down, and I fucking looked at him, and I was like, have you got something to say? And his passenger window went up.
You got nothing. He's a fucking soft. He's a G.I. Joe, man. You just pull the string.
Right. We pulled up at the next set of lights, and he wouldn't even park in line with me. So there was a whole car spot in front of him, and he parked next to me. And I was like, thinking to myself, because I wouldn't have got out and hit him or anything like that. like that. But I'm thinking to myself, man, if he had done that to the wrong motherfucker, someone, and like you see
You see
those
it time
dudes
and time
stabbing,
again on Facebook, on the
That's
news.
right. That's
Even
right.
jumping
Like,
out and kicking people, fly kicking through
yeah.
their windows and shit.
I'm thinking to myself, man, you are fucking lucky, dude. Like, one day you're gonna fucking piss the wrong motherfucker off.
I can't actually remember the last time I had a solid road rage incident.
I'll say things like I can go 0 to racist in like 0.1 seconds when someone cuts me off. If someone drives like a fuckhead, I can go 0 to racist like that.
There's two rules when they're driving. If they drive slower than you, they're a fucking idiot. If they drive faster than you, you're a fucking hoon.
Thanks for indicating, fuckhead. Which way you going? You know where your indicator is, dickhead?
But Adelaideans are the worst drivers. Hands down, worst drivers.
I reckon it's just people, man.
No. I've driven everywhere. I've driven in Brisbane, I've driven in Northern Territory, driven in Sydney, driven in Melbourne. About to drive in Perth in a few weeks' time. Adelaideans are the ones that will speed up to not let you in.
Oh, man.
They don't know how to filter, don't know how to merge. Their lack of indication. Some of the cars shouldn't even be on the roads.
I'm feeling that.
Like the eastern states, like if your car's more than 5 years old, you got to take it over the pits every year. If you implored that here in SA, don't get me wrong, I love the fact that I don't have to take my car over the pits. But if you put that into SA, 50% of the cars are off the fucking road. Gone.
I know for a fact I could go down to my shed, take the doors off of one of my cars and drive it around for probably a full day before they realise my car's got no doors on it.
Yeah.
And then they defect me. And then all I got to do
is put the door back on.
To my shed, put the doors back on it.
Drive to the cop shop and go get your thing taken off.
And I'm good.
That's right.
I can put that car back on the road. And then the next day, I can take the doors off and do it all over again.
There's a lot of cars driving around in Adelaide. You know the old saying about how they run off of an old, like an oily rag? Half the fucking cars run oily rags for fuel. Like,
oh, man.
I reckon I got stage 3 fucking cancer just from following like a couple of like Corollas up a hill.
The thing is, dude, like I said, so they have to be like cars in the eastern states.
Up to 5 years. So as soon as they're over 5 years old.
Even the West is pretty strict.
Yeah, Western Australia have the same things, don't they?
Yeah, so they got to go over the pits every 12 months or whatever, be checked. You got to have your shit roadworthy.
Yeah.
And then in SA, we don't have any of that.
Nothing. Here in Northern Territory, I think are the only two. The rest of them have the, what do they call them? The blue slips, green slips, and all this other shit as well. So.
And then the other thing is we can register cars that have been unregistered for 20 years, like without going over the pits.
And don't get me wrong, I'm thankful for that. Because if you're working on a project car and you've had it off the road for 10 years and you finally got it all done, all you do is just rock up and go, yeah, I'm going to register this. You don't have to go through the hogwash of all the bureaucratic bullshit and pay an extra $200 just to get it checked over.
There is a lot of red tape. And I mean, a lot of cars they shouldn't be on the road.
No.
To be quite honest.
No, and one of the key things when I was living in Sydney as well was you didn't see the older cars. Like, you didn't see, the VB, VC Commodores still cruising around. Like, the latest model Commodore that you would have seen was a VE, into the newer styles.
Yeah, and the other thing is that's why they have, like, a classic or a...
The type of Regos.
Yeah. Rego, because then... when you do see those cars, there's like a cruise on.
Correct.
And then you see 100 of them.
Correct.
But you'll rarely see someone dailying. But like, we still got people dailying Volvos from the 80s around here. And these things are fucked. Like, and there's just cars. There's cars upon cars that shouldn't be on the road in SA. I know.
Oh, horrible.
But I'd still drive one.
Yeah. What do you think my 80 series does? You follow me up a hill, mate, and your car is black with soot by the time you're following me up it.
You follow me into the car, and your car's black with soot on the inside. Think about that.
That's a little racist.
It's allowed to be.
Well, If it's the pot calling the kettle black, I guess.
I didn't say anything about Asians.
Neither did I.
Oh, dude.
It's been a long time, man. I miss this.
Well, that's what it is. I told you.
We've had some time off. We've both had other shit going on. You know,
Had a
work,
lot going on,
kids, fucking life in general. So we had a bit of hiatus. We were always planning to come back. So here we are, ready to rock and roll.
It'll happen when it happens, man.
Yeah. We never said every week we're going to drop an episode or anything like that, but we felt like when we needed a chat, we just ring each other up and go, it's time.
That's right.
And we finally built up enough shit in the world to go, hey, it's time for a chat.
I don't think there's enough time
to
get everything off my chest and out of my head. There's a lot of things I'd love to talk about too, and there's a lot that I can't.
I heard one the other day. This is cooked. It was on Joe Rogan's, and they were talking about the time traveling Nazis.
Oh yeah, I like this story.
We will get down to that at another time because I'll have to do my research on that because there's a whole apparent town that they went back in time to or something like that. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy shit. But like, you know, we've only got an hour. We can only do what we can do in an hour.
Yeah, that'll be a good one.
I think aliens in general will be a good convo. I think it's going to take a bit because we've got like the whole aspect of the ancient alien side of things from Nat Geo. We've got like, you know, a whole bunch of different conspiracy theories all the way through to modern age. What was that other fella that just died the other day? Was his name David? I don't know. He was in charge of, what is it, reverse engineering a spaceship in Area 51.
I don't know, man. We have advanced way too much, way too quickly. Dude.
Considering 100 years ago, we were still on horses.
That's right, man. And now you're touching a little fucking phone, like a little glass fucking screen in your hand.
Imagine like your grandfather, great grandfather landing on the beaches at Gallipoli, and you could say, "Look, just open up Google Maps, mate, and just the enemy positions here, the enemy positions here. Just move your way around." Like, imagine how having a fucking mini map like COD just in the fucking top left hand side of you.
This is the thing. And so, what was it? 60? No.
60s.
100 years ago.
Yeah.
Fucking from a plane to fucking what we're doing now. Like from the Wright brothers planes.
Yeah,
and that wasn't a very...
What, 1910, 1911 or something was the Wright brothers. It was around that time. Yeah. It was early. But by the 1940s, we had the Sea Furies, and then, what was it, 1955, we implemented the jet engines into the Navy.
We got stealth bombers now.
Yeah. Anti-radar shit. Actually, a lot of the shit we're doing is drones and UAVs.
That's right.
All in 100 years. Impossible. Impossible.
It does not make sense to me, man.
Does not make sense.
Hell no. This is Chewbacca. Chewbacca was a Wookiee. It does not make sense. He's using his Chewbacca defense.
What was it? He's a 7-foot Chewbacca living with 3-foot Ewoks.
He was a 7-foot tall Wookiee. He was a 7-foot tall Wookiee living on the planet Endor with 3-foot tall Ewoks. It does not make sense.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, does it make sense? No.
Oh my god. Oh my god, he's using the Chewbacca defense.
That's what got OJ off.
That motherfucker did it too. Yeah, he did it.
Yeah. Yeah, we're not even going to crack into that one.
OJ, you're not fooling me. I'm the same colour as you. You're not fooling me.
I believe he had a interaction at the service station as well, mate. Being a black man or, mechanic. What was it? Tell us. Talk us through
it. So I went in there. I had to pick up some darts, actually, from my mate when I dropped his car off. So I went and got a pack of darts, and my face was fucking greasy and everything. I didn't realise till I hopped back in the car. Anyway, I had reasonably clean work clothes on, black work clothes, but there was grease on my face and fucking had a beanie on.
The motherfucker's
clean
been
black
out
beanie.
out in the killing fields, just setting
That's
up
right,
a
look-
war with someone.
That's right. Looked like I've been out in a war or something. Well, that's what this person thought. Anyway, it was a chick. And
Old,
this
young.
chick, oh, mid 20s, maybe 30. But I noticed she had a little beard going on. This is
Bearded
a
lady.
female. This
Bearded
is a
lady.
beard. Well, when I was done, I was more thinking bearded dragon. Anyway, anyway, she was started off, and I was like, being a bit rude. Then anyway, and then after she'd served me, she put my stuff on the counter and like close to her where she's rung it through, and just fucking walked off. So didn't move it towards me, anything like that. Like,
Just a dog act.
yeah, and she was just being a fucking rude bitch the whole time. So in my head, this is the way my head works. At the start of the whole interaction, my head's like, oh, she's got a beard, not her problem, not her fault. I mean, could be doing hormone treatment, whatever, who knows? Probably not her fault. By the end of it, I was like, fuck you and your beard, you bitch. It's like, nah, I've had enough. I'm off you. I am off you.
100 years ago, they used to fucking put them in the circus, the
Oh,
bearded ladies, and
mate.
put them as an exhibit.
I've got some male
Sitting next to
friends
the
that
l-
can't even grow a beard this good.
He's got a bearded lady next to a lion in a cage. Clive's just fucking looking at it, just going, lunch.
The only bearded lady I ever had was like a 9% bourbon can, and you can fucking fuck off with them too. They're fucked.
They're nasty motherfuckers. But you know what? Like, rudeness is. You can associate it with Karens, you can associate it with today's day and age, people time poor, fucking whatever. But rudeness goes all out, whether you're checkouts, whether you're a customer or a worker.
That's right. It can be both sides of the fucking counter, man. Because I was behind someone getting served the other day who was just on their phone the whole time.
There's nothing worse.
You're in customer service.
No,
Fuck that.
I was. Like 5 years ago, I was in customer service, and I used to hate it. I used to hate the fact when people used to come up with a phone or having a conversation with you, and you're just like treated less than second class, like that you don't even exist to them. They just walk straight past you, tap their card, and then this dickhead at the checkouts. Just like feeling like pegging the bag at them as they walk away from you.
I was ready to grab this chick's phone and throw it into
Fucks.
aisle 7.
It's the clean up aisle 7.
Oh, bitch, you gonna need to clean up in aisle 7 because your fucking phone's fucked.
It's funny, like working in these sort of industries, the amount of shit that you have to put up with as well. Like you actually see so much from people. Like I've had, people that are together having a full blown argument while you're trying to serve them. You're like, "How's the weather today?" This was going a while back, but
You wanna have
you're
You
trying to
wanna
have a
have a
conversation
couple-
with them, and they're just having like one of them's got a fucking black eye and just getting dragged out by the collar.
Motherfucker, I got 2 black eyes. But anyway, let's get back to the story.
Let's talk
You
about the
wanna
Karen.
You want to serve people about their cars when it's like, oh, the missus running out of oil. And then the fucking bloke, she's like, oh, and what have you done lately? It's like, whoa, it's like a full-blown domestic. And then that's when you just slowly drift back into the shadows and you use your dark skin color to its advantages.
Do you know what you do? You've seen the meme with Homer Simpson just fading back into the bush.
Into the bushes, man. That's right.
You just use the shadows and just walk back. Just don't
That's what I
smile.
feel
Just don't
like,
smile.
man. Fucking cars, man. And it's like, oh.
But that's
And
people,
then you
isn't
see
it? Like,
'em.
when the wife jumps into the work, goes and fills it up, thinking she's doing the right thing, fills it up with petrol instead of diesel. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Happens all the fucking time.
And then It's a fucking huge fight. It's a huge argument. And then, like I said, so you're standing there while they're fighting and arguing. They're both looking at you like, jump in, back me up here. And it's like, I'm just your fucking mechanic. I am not.
You expect me to go round 2 with your misso?
That's right.
Just
I'm
walk
not.
in fucking left, right, good night.
I am not your fucking counselor. I can barely fucking keep my own shit together, let alone fucking speak to you two about your problem.
Fuck, my life's in pieces. What do you expect
You know
me
what?
to do?
You know what? Just for you guys to shut the fuck up, here's my car. Fuck off.
It's a 10% discount. Just pay it and fuck
right.
off.
You know what? This job's free. Get the fuck off my block.
Yeah, don't give them any marketing tips on how to fucking avoid payment, man, because they just start fighting in front of everything.
Oh, dude.
Like, our school fees. I told you to fucking pay the school fees.
Fighting in the front office.
Casserole again today, Sharon. Supposed to be steak day. Fucking bish.
Here's a steak. I'm going to stake it in your eye.
Oh. I felt like that got carried away a little bit.
Man, this is what happens in my head every time. Everything gets carried away.
Do you, when you have like something happen, do you have like those moments afterwards, like after the fact, where you used to like, I should have said this? Or imagine if I said this, what would happen then? And you think about some pretty fucked up things.
I have these moments while it's happening, and then afterwards I'm like, I'm so fucking proud of you for not saying this.
Oh, yeah, totally. Imagine if you said this.
That's right. It's not a case of, I should have said this. It's a case of, I'm glad you didn't say
Oh, see,
this,
I have both. I have both. I have, like, as you know, my humor's pretty dark, so it can go either way. It can either go, like, to full-blown extremism of, oh, I'm so glad you didn't say that. But a lot of them was like, imagine if you said this, that would have totally, like, just fucked them up, right up. And, like, they wouldn't have been able to come back with anything. Yeah.
But, see, that's the other thing, too. While you're thinking that in your head, the other person's thinking in their head, I should have said this. And then it's just a constant this.
But, do you know, I've worked, like you said, I worked in customer service for a long time. And one thing that I learned in customer service was how to argue. I could actually win any argument that I wanted to. It's just whether or not it's worth winning.
That's the thing.
Some arguments just aren't worth winning. I learned that.
Not just that. Sometimes it's best to let the other person think they've won too.
Yeah. There are times for every situational aspect, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Especially in your personal life, because it could mean the difference between peace and sleeping on the couch.
I don't fucking care about sleeping on the couch, man. I'll sleep on the floor. Couldn't care.
It's come from a man that's spent like, 17, 18 living in a shed?
It was 6 months I lived in the shed for, man. I was paying $25 a week. Lived in the shed for 6 months.
Cheapest rent you could find, though.
It was, man. I'm extremely fucking grateful for even having that spot in that shed.
100%. 100%.
It wasn't even a proper mattress, dude. No,
yeah, I remember.
I still remember it was like 6 months, $25 a week, man. Plastic bag full of clothes, my man.
That's what you came to town with. I remember.
That's right.
That's when you first started your mechanic life.
Still managed.
Hey. It's so
and have them in the shed, man.
Yeah, but I guess that pays true to, it doesn't matter about your situation, it matters about who you are.
Right.
So
that's the biggest thing that I've learned in the last 3 years, man, is self-confidence and self-love, man. And people are fucking losing it.
Yes. But that's what I love about your posts and all of that as well. I think we had a conversation about this. You extend an olive branch once or twice. But if they keep making the same fucking mistakes, you give them the third time and it's just like, look, we're done.
It's more so like, it's not about like an anger thing or anything like that. It's like, I will sit down and listen to your problems once, twice, maybe three times. But if we're not going to start talking about solutions, you are just looking to talk
Mhm.
about the problem. And that means you're not ready to find solutions. I'm not ready to sit where I was 6 months ago, 12 months ago, 2 years ago. Like, I don't want to still be sitting in that same fucking chair, man. Like, I've made in the last 6 to 12 months, man, the changes in my life.
6 to 12 months.
And that's because in 10 to 15 years, I want to look back and be like, this is a result of those choices you made in that 6 to 12, 24 months, man.
I guarantee you go back to episode 1, look at the footage, and you'd be a podgy little bastard in comparison to what you are today. Today, you're a fucking machine. You're solid, man. The gym changed a lot in you, behavioural-wise.
That's what it is,
and
dude.
even discipline. You know, you're up at fucking 3:30, 4 o'clock every morning at the gym.
It's
work a whole day.
Structured routine.
Yeah. Cooking good food.
A healthy food, man. It's a structured routine, man. Like, and I just fucking, I'm a firm believer that physical exercise is a fucking big, it's a big part of mental health, man.
Huge gateway, man.
Yeah. And if like I was doing things that weren't helping, like I was drowning my fucking pain in alcohol, I was taking drugs, like I was still smoking a little bit of marijuana every now and then. I'm not gonna fucking lie. That's completely fucking different.
It's fucking natural shit anyway, man.
Yeah, but I was trying to band-aid my issues with alcohol and it wasn't working. And then it got to the point where I had the self-awareness to realise that this wasn't it wasn't working, so I had to try something different. So I fucking made some changes, and then I noticed that with those changes came
the happiness, the confidence.
Exactly. That I wasn't getting from the other places, man. So I won't go back to that knowing what I know now, but that's life, dude. Like, you go through life learning things. That's the whole...
We're mid-30s now, man. Every fucking day I'm still learning. Every day I'm still learning.
And I'm happy, like I'm grateful that I get to learn. I still get to move, breathe, fucking everything, man. But now it's become that for me. I know and understand that every day I need to better myself. Whereas before it was like I was stuck in a rut bad, man.
Just like you said, if people don't end up finding the solution or attempting to help themselves, like, I know you're the kind of guy, like, if I came to you with a problem and I came to you with a solution sort of thing, or I'm going to try this, then you'd throw every bit of ounce of support and help behind me to get that.
Anything you want to do, as long as it is either, like, it's not something that you've tried 1,000 times.
Yeah.
Or it's like, and at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Like, if you try something new, and you think it's going to work, I'll still support you no matter what, man. Mm-hmm. Like, it doesn't matter.
At least trying shit. Do you know what I mean?
That's right. Because a lot of people, like, they won't try something out of fear of what other people think.
What is it like Einstein and his fucking...
insanity is trying the same thing over and over and expecting different results.
Exactly. Yeah.
And insanity and genius are measured only by success.
Yeah.
So you can look like the craziest motherfucker trying to do something, but then when you become successful, or if you become successful, everyone will be like, he's a genius.
That's right, and that's one of the keys with entrepreneurship, even with ADHD and things like that, you know what I mean? It's those little tweaks, those little things. People think they're crazy. At the end of the day, that's how you end up with like a Tesla or a fucking SpaceX or a fucking flamethrower out of a bloody old deodorant can and a cigarette lighter. So shit, like I remember us as kids were fucking melting bloody little army men with magnifying glasses and shit.
We were always moving. We were always thinking, exploring, doing. Like,
I think that's why, like, you know, when we have conversations, I've never actually ever sat down afterwards and said, I thought I should have said this. Do you know what I mean? Because, like, I do it a lot of times with other people, and I sit down and think and reflect on the conversations. But with you, I just fucking bleh. Just whatever's on my
Yeah.
mind, I just say it.
Yeah, well, that's the thing too. But you can always fucking come back to it and touch on it later, man. It's not like don't. I don't want to go through life regretting or thinking about something that I did or didn't say or didn't do, man. Like, if I will feel like if I need to say it or want to say it, I'll say it, and I won't overanalyze something, man. Like, it's not.
I think that's key.
Yeah, man.
So I don't have a single regret in my life.
I don't. Because if I did, then I wouldn't have my fucking 3 beautiful kids.
And nor would you be you, and nor would I be
No,
I. Do you know
that's
what
right.
I mean?
Not.
You know, we had some crazy days and stupid shit when we were younger, but at the end of the
For
day,
it with years of depression.
yeah.
And I still wouldn't change that.
Building blocks, though. You know, depression is just building blocks. The way I look at it is you make your best decisions when you're at rock bottom.
Fucking oath.
And it's important not to climb from rock bottom too quickly. If
No.
you stay rock bottom for a while, you learn the most. So what's been going on in your world lately, man?
Definitely not anything to do with semen.
Reassuring, I guess?
Myself?
Maybe?
All the people who might listen.
Both. As long as you're not bukkaking yourself, it's good. No Spider-Mans, no fucking hot dogs and wristwatches.
No, fuck all, man. Just, buying little bits and pieces here and there for my Fruity Loops studio.
Studio setup. Yeah, mate.
Yeah, man.
If you haven't already, guys, St. Holo Joint on YouTube is popping off, so make sure you go and hit that like and subscribe for the fella. He posts
Appreciate you.
700 fucking videos so far, and it's random shit. It could be whatever comes across on his Snapchat is definitely going to find its way onto YouTube, and I guarantee you, it's hilarious.
It's all different.
I like the Russian. P.
The mechanic. Lad.
R is for Russian vodka.
Please more vodka. R is for really need more vodka.
That was cold.
N is for no, I need vodka.
I fucking pissed myself during that one.
Yeah, well, you and a bunch of other people thoroughly enjoyed that one, man.
But yeah, so get on the hype train. The dude's numbers are climbing. He's starting to hit this TikToks as well. And he's starting to make some beats and stuff like that. I just can't wait until this cartoon venture comes out, mate. You know what we're
So
talking
this is
about
what I
fucking
bought.
ages ago.
This is the whole thing. This is what I fucking told you. The NVIDIA broadcast shit.
Yeah.
I'm going to start with this first. It's not going to be cartoons, so I'm going to do characters superimposed into fucking backdrops with the NVIDIA broadcast, and I'm going to make 5-minute fucking things out of that, because that's going to be easier for me to do than to do animations. So it'll all be done through the NVIDIA broadcast, dude.
Do you know with your OBS, if you remove your background, you could actually put a movie in the background and actually have you play out the character as well.
Oh, dude. We're gonna...
There's fucking heaps of shit we can do with this.
No. There's heaps of shit that you can teach me.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
That's right.
So, even for a work do, I did a green screen. I did fun with the green screen and literally put a green background on. Had them one guy getting chased by a fucking dinosaur. He's just like fuck. Shit like that. It's cold. You got the T-Rex out of Jurassic World chasing your ass down and you're just fucking legging it.
Yeah. See, but that's the thing. So I looked at animation fucking programs and that, but they're very fucking basic. The same fucking clips. It's just the same animated 5-minute short.
You've watched the Big Les show, yeah?
Actors. Yeah, all self-drawn.
That was done with MS Paint.
I know. That I can all self-drawn. I can do that, but that is a lot of work.
That's a lot. That's a lot, and I don't know how they're banging out the episodes the way that they were too, because that's a hell of a lot of work.
Not working would be a big part of that.
Yeah.
I guarantee you they were not working a full-time job.
Yeah, fair.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I find it hard to find time to scratch my own ass, let alone
Yeah, well, see,
draw a whole fucking like stop go motion thing on fucking
that's
MS
right,
Paint.
dude. If you ever researched how to fucking do a cartoon, there is a lot of pictures involved.
It's the same as you remember the old you used to draw on each piece of paper and you just flick it.
Yeah,
Yeah, same thing.
like
It's
a
just
flicker
stop.
man.
It's just a stop go motion, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like those really cool ones you remember, like when your kids were growing up when they were little, they had the super opera.
Yep.
All that is literally photo after photo after photo after photo after photo
Yeah,
of the
dude.
fucking fruit moving around, getting peeled, fucking all that sort of shit.
Yeah.
Crazy, man.
But
Like,
it-
there's a lot of time in that shit for fucking something that takes 30 seconds to play.
Exactly. So you think about how many photos you got to take for that,
Oh, 1,000.
and then that's just doing this.
Yeah. It's like fucking
So
move it.
let's turn it into drawing the same image over and over with a slight
And you got to get it right.
change.
You got to get it exactly the same too,
Yeah.
though. Everything else.
With a slight change. You need a special desk with a light behind it so you can make sure that you're in the same spot every fucking time. Man, I don't have
That's why you got that
shit.
little Pixar fucking light, isn't it?
Yeah, so you've got your fucking drawing desk. There's a light on the other side. You put your paper on it.
Oh, so you can
It's-
see the
you
previous
draw-
scene.
That's right.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
fucking nah, man. I'm fucking. So my idea was to get like a computer program that does the animation for you.
Yeah.
You import your fucking drawings, and then it would do it for you.
Yeah.
Like it would have like a stick figure base that you move where you wanted to move, and it would fucking do the drawings for you. But I've found a few, and it's not exactly what I want. So I'm gonna superimpose shit with NVIDIA Broadcast. Thanks to you for showing me that, and I think what I'm gonna achieve with this is gonna be fucking. It's gonna be a different level, man.
Yeah, well, it's like when you stream, because you've always streamed with your background on, whereas I stream with my background off. So that way I've just got literally just what you see here in the bottom corner down here. And then, yeah, that's just me, and you can see what's going on. So if you use that same chroma key type of thing, then you can actually put yourself in whatever you want without even the use of NVIDIA Broadcast.
Dude, I fucked around with the thing, man. Like I was in a cockpit the other day.
Yeah, I saw that.
Playing.
I saw that. But your
Yeah,
chair was
dude,
going
like-
the wrong fucking way.
Yeah. So I was just teaching myself how to do it. So the plan is, so
Otherwise,
like,
it'd have to be like this, just the back of your head.
yeah. Well, I was looking at a school bus, man. So I'll be on one side of the fucking school bus, and then the other character will be on the other side of the school bus. Like shit like that, man. Like it's.
What's going on here, guys?
It's all. It's not that hard.
guys.
And then there it is. It's accents. That's what it is.
Yeah.
So there'll be all these different characters.
What are you guys playing?
Easy.
Harry Potter.
Easy.
Thanks.
Fags.
Yeah, like that's super cool. I can't wait to actually fucking see how it all comes out as well. Because like even I used to love when on your Snapchats and shit when you used to you'd throw like a candy in the fucking freezer, shut the door, reopen the door, and it's turned into a beer, and then just
Right, too. And that's
that was
using
fucking gold.
That's using Snapchat. That's not even a very good editing
No,
thing.
no, and that's what I was saying with TikTok with that whole freeze. Like you could freeze the actual thing and then do it again, so you don't
I
actually have to
never-
cross it across 2 snaps or anything.
Dude, what goes on my TikTok is what I've edited on my Snapchat.
Yeah,
So I edited on my Snapchat and uploaded to TikTok.
yeah, and then you can have a look at the other way around as well.
I have never even looked at.
No, but
what
look
I
at
can
it. It
do
might
with-
actually
with
fucking-
TikTok.
It might actually help you in that sense. There might be a few different aspects that you can actually do to make it better, or fucking change the way that you want to work with it. But I think what you're doing is great, to be honest.
At the end of the day, what I fucking plan to do is just continue doing everything that I'm doing until the YouTube has enough subscribers to the point where it's going to start generating revenue, and then I can claim everything that I spend money on in regards to that. And then there's other things that I want to do with it.
Yeah, good. Secrets.
Well, there's certain things that you've got to certain cards you keep close to your chest and shit like that, man.
Hey, he's got an ace of spades up his sleeves. Watch out, ladies and gentlemen.
Always.
Yeah, good. I don't have anything up my sleeve.
You don't need to.
Nah. I'm just
You're
kicking
the
back.
IT dude.
Just kicking
You're
back.
the IT dude.
I'm the fucking nerd that tells you to turn it off and turn it on again, mate.
You're the IT dude. You outsource certain jobs
Based on their skills.
on their strengths, so you can focus on the other things, which
That's
are your
right.
strengths.
That's right.
It'll
So I was
be
saying you
alright.
don't judge a monkey on its ability to swim. Just
It'll
like
fucking
you don't judge a fish on its ability to climb.
no. It'll work, man.
Yeah.
I know it'll work out.
But it's just like fucking everything. Like, you've always been good with the artistic side of things, your drawings and all that sort of shit.
It's
But,
a
like-
creative aspect, dude.
Yeah.
I can't, like, no matter what I try and do, it just fucking overflows into everything that I do. Like, I was a mechanic. My boss is like, I'm thinking about getting my trailer refurbished. You buy all the shit and I'll do it. Never done a trailer in my life.
Aren't
I
you
was
the
welding-
boss?
Yeah, I was welding.
So
welding
you refurbished
fucking-
your own fucking trailer? Is that what you're saying?
No, at Altitude.
Oh,
when I was at
before your
Altitude.
old boss. I was like, because
fucking
I've heard you say, oh, the boss gave me a day off today. I'm like, oh, he's a good lad.
Oh, this boss is a
That's
fucking...
That's your
My-
mechanic union.
My,
It's a union
my
day.
old boss at Modbury Altitude.
Yeah.
He was alright. So he was like, I'm thinking about getting my trailer redone. I was like, you get the shit and I'll do it.
Yeah.
And then I fucking organised different guards. I enjoyed it because it was creativity.
Did you stick
Like,
weld it,
Fuck no.
Mig?
Fuck yeah.
Good man. I fucking hate Arc these days. Ever since I found Mig and Tig, Arc can go and fuck itself.
Arc is the strongest, but I was like, "Phew, fuck that shit, man. Oh, that's COVID. Now I got hay fever.
COVID. Yeah, look, I got a few trips planned. I'm really hoping after one of them I actually fucking get COVID, so then I can actually make sure my main trip's coming. I still haven't fucking caught it yet. Everyone that I know now has
Still haven't
caught
been
it.
sick yet?
Nah. I fucking, I've sat with people the day that, they found out that they've had COVID off all the time. Still not me.
Yeah.
Not even a sniffle. One day I had a migraine the other week. And, I'm getting my roof works and shit done on my house. And I was talking to him and he goes, everyone says they get a headache when they get COVID. And I'm like, oh, fuck.
Have you ever had a migraine before?
Yeah, shitloads. I actually had to go through. So I was actually a mad sufferer from around 24 to 30 years old. I'd have at least one a month, like a proper fucking migraine that would make me throw up.
What were you throwing?
Whatever I ate or drank that day.
Oh,
I think he said his name was Ralph, man.
I had a netball, man, and I was throwing it up in the air.
Yeah. But yeah, I was properly fucked. And that's why, if you recall, a few years back, I used to wear glasses. Because, I got my eyes tested thinking it was my eye strains that was fucking causing, the pain in my head. And then I went to this old doctor, this right old doctor, the old school sort of guys. He goes, man, I got fucking 90-year-olds that can't even read the top letter and they don't get headaches. So what he did is he put me on this course of fucking beta blockers which stopped the nerve firing from my, from my ear to my head. And yeah, 6 months of that, man, I'm down to one a year maybe.
Fuck, man. I don't think I've ever had a migraine. I haven't had a headache for a long time, but the other week, or even just last week, I did feel like a needling pain just above my temple.
The interesting
And
things
then-
with
and then it went away.
migraines. The interesting things with migraines is they're only on one side of your head. So a migraine only affects like one side of your head.
The same side for everyone, or that same
I don't
side
know.
for you?
I don't know. But it's like when you actually, because there's quite a few different sorts of headaches, whether it be a migraine, a cluster headache. A cluster is like multiple headaches. So a cluster and a migraine are very similar. And that was the thing. Like I had MRIs to see if I had little tumors on my brain that were causing the fucking headaches.
Yep.
And like to determine whether or not it was a cluster or a migraine. And to be honest, I'm still not sure to this day if it's either because I get both to that point. But yeah,
Fuck that shit.
it was bad. But like now, 6 months of that shit sorted me right out.
I had this thing above my temple for like 3 or 4 seconds, and it went away, and I thought to myself, I cannot even remember the last time I had a headache.
I still get headaches, probably once or twice a week, but like little ones.
Fuck that, dude.
I think mine's just because I'm a pansy and I stress a lot. Even though I don't stress, like I don't actually come across as a stressed person.
Oh, dude,
But I think I do
stress a lot.
I still think I stress. Like I'm the most relaxed motherfucker. Like any more relaxed and I'd be asleep. That's how relaxed I am. But apparently still a stressed out guy.
What's your name? I'm Matthew Slofton.
Meh. Like most of the people think I'm stoned. I'm not. I'm just fucking tired.
That's a beautiful thing about being me. Sometimes when people think I'm stoned, I actually am.
This ice cream tastes amazing.
My God, I think he might be stoned. Who are you talking to? He's talking to himself again.
I'm waiting for the stop sign to turn green, man.
Hold that thought. I'm getting another glass of wine. Fuck this noise.
Fuck this noise.
Man, Jim's gonna suck some monster panda cock.
Especially if you have a couple too many wines. That shit makes you fucking feel rubbish the next day.
Don't care.
No, you don't. Fucking send it every now and then, brother.
One more glass.
One more glass. What are you
Said the
drinking?
man.
Is it like a Penfolds fucking Bin 101?
So that one that I just had was Bird's Eye View McLaren Vale.
Yeah, McLaren Vale's a nice drop.
2019 Cab Sav. Just one glass.
And then he's had the Guinnesses.
2 of the guinea pigs.
Guinea
The
pig?
next one will be one glass. It'll be what? Jesus, man! It sounds like a fucking. Sound like an actual little boar.
Got him.
It'll fucking scare the shit out of me.
What, you never went in a dark room hearing that behind you?
Hearing a pig
Yeah, just go,
squeal. Squeal, pig.
this little piggy. Oh, do you know what? It's fucked up. I only found this out the other day. You know how they do that? I was today years old. I was fucking today years old. Figuring out when this little piggy went to the market, this little piggy's getting slaughtered, mate. He's gone to the market to cut him up. He's not going to go down there and buy groceries.
Are you serious, cunt?
They're cutting that fucking pig up.
You only just working this shit out now?
I was today years old.
Why do you think that was my favourite pig?
Because you like listening to him squeal?
Because I love Crackle.
Clarice.
This little pig went to market, and I'm thinking to myself, and I'm going to wait at home.
You're the last little pig that's wee all the way home to eat the first pig that went to market.
I took a piss. You're like, you still got your headset on? Can you still hear me? I'm like, yeah. Not in front of the mic.
Yeah, I know, dickhead. I didn't know it was wireless. I thought it was like mine, which is cabled.
Idiot. No. Like
So you heard my bing bong and everything like that.
I heard all that shit, but I'm still trying to talk to you. I'm like,
Much better. Fucking Duke Nukem, man. Duke Nukem.
I was just thinking about that before when you were squealing.
Much better.
Like a gas and chew bubblegum, baby, and I'm all out of gum. Fuck yeah. I love it, dude.
Oh, that was the only game that I had that was actually, I had two games. I had GTA 3 before it got censored and remade, and I had Duke Nukem 3D before it got censored. So I still had all the strippers and all that sort of shit in there.
Shake it, baby.
Yeah, shake it, baby. Wanna dance?
Wanna dance? I still remember, dude. Like, that's the thing. Like, people are like, "Where do you get your accents from?"
Video games.
Well, not just that. It's like I hear it once, man. Like it might be a TV show, and that's it.
You gotta get
Stuck in my head.
I think it's Tom Hardy from Legend.
I haven't watched Legend yet, man. But
No.
Alfie Solomon's.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Tommy show.
No. You gotta watch him. You gotta watch him in Legend. And he goes, "What do you call that? A tool? It's a tool, you fucking prick." "No, it's not. It's a fucking rolling pin. What are you, Franny Craddock? Gotta bake me a cake? I come here for a fucking shootout."
That's right. That is fucking. I'm pretty sure. Like I've seen a clip. One of them is very close to Alfie Solomon's. He's like,
So, Tommy, fucking, we bake the brown breads, we bake the white breads.
Yeah.
We bake all sorts of fucking breads.
He was
fucking breads you want me.
so good. He was so good in fucking Peaky Blinders.
he's just a solid actor. Full stop, man.
Yeah. I actually highly rate him as a fucking UK
Yep.
as a UK actor, man.
A lot of good actors come out of UK, man.
Vinnie Jones as well was another cracker. Fucking
Jason
loved him.
Statham's a good one.
Yeah. Have you seen?
Jason-
You know The Longest Yard
Yep.
with Adam Sandler and
Yep.
all of that. Do you know that there's a UK one that was based off of,
More than likely.
which had Vinnie Jones, Jason Statham was the guy that was locked up as the crazy one.
Yep.
Vinnie Jones, you had all of those boys from like Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels in there. It was fucking gold.
Yep.
It was so good, except for it was about soccer, not fucking NFL.
Yeah.
That was them against the guards. And yeah, it was such a good movie.
No, it does not surprise me at all, man.
Yeah, the Yanks fucking take the best of everything from everywhere.
No, the creativity comes from somewhere else and someone fucking takes it.
Yeah. And because they got big budgets and Hollywood trails and you got Adam Sandler, it makes a lot more money than what fucking the first one does, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, it's easier to market an unknown UK video to Americans when you replace the fucking cast with Americans. So you got The Office as another one, man.
Yeah, see, I actually...
Shameless.
Yeah, Shameless.
But this is all UK stuff rebranded as US.
Yeah, the In-Betweeners, they even tried to do that in the US and it did not kick off because they kept it exactly the same, like word for word. And they didn't incorporate it, so no one really understood the lingo and shit like that.
No, the Americans talk about we can't even fucking understand. Like, who was it was talking the other day? Might have been Paddy Pimblett, like the UFC fighter.
Oh, Paddy the Baddy. I fucking love that guy.
Americans are like, we can't even understand what he's saying. And it's like...
Instagram, give me back my account, you bunch of lizards.
Yeah.
The Scouser accent is awesome. And like even when Paddy goes under, I'll be spewing if I don't get my fix out of here.
Hey,
What
right,
time
lad,
is it?
if I'll be pissed if I ain't get a scoff. Right, lad?
Yeah, if I don't get a scoff.
Yeah,
they
man.
shut at 11. What time is it? It's like
What time is it?
11:15. He's like, you just ruined your night.
He just had a bite of a piece of pizza. Oh, he just ruined my night. I'll be pissed if I don't give him a scoff.
Yeah.
Right, lad?
Yeah, the old
Yeah,
Scouse
man.
accent, man. It's a cracker of an accent. I can't do it.
Every accent is good. It's good when it's not your original accent, man.
Yeah.
I just like sound. And if it sounds different, I enjoy it.
I like sound, but I can't replicate it. Like, my voice is way too deep to replicate anything.
I don't know. I reckon you could probably replicate someone inside of a big bell hitting it with a fucking gong. Yeah, something like that. That'd be very close.
Yeah. But I can even go lower and you go, dong. That's about as low as I can get my voice now.
And I'm thinking to myself, man.
Maybe that's the lowest I can get my voice.
And I'm thinking to myself, I'm so glad that I have not had any CBD oil tonight with THC infused. Because I'd be like,
I am the spawn of Satan. Hear
I am
me
on
now.
I'm on a podcast with the devil.
Say 7 Hail Marys.
This is actual blood of Christ.
It's actual blood. No cross, just blood.
There's an old saying, mate.
And that is? Just an old saying.
I was just telling you.
Speaking of sayings, you know how we say, not here to fuck spiders. Not here to finger earwigs. How good is that?
Right.
I lost my shit when I read that. I read that and someone messaged me and I'm like, oh, not here to fornicate with arachnids. And he goes, mate, you're not here to finger earwigs.
When was the last time you saw an earwig?
Like, not that long ago. I get them here.
What, do you order them or?
Yeah, I finger them.
Okay.
No, like, we used to get earwigs all the fucking time down in York, yeah?
Yeah.
But here in
But I was
Adelaide,
like, when was the last time you saw an earwig? You're like, I get them here.
I
What,
don't know.
you order them in or you get them mail delivered?
I saw one probably 3-4 months back.
Fuck, I haven't seen them for ages, man.
Yeah, I get them here, but they're not too often because I spray my house and shit like that, so I don't see them too much.
I don't even know. Man, that's fucked me.
Yeah, I don't know because like I've got like I'm only 200 or 300 meters, and then you got no houses and you got timber and shit like that. So
Yeah.
you're in the concrete jungle down where you are. So
Yeah, I'm a
Probably a bit more
silverhead
scarce.
gorilla, man.
silverhead gorilla in the concrete jungle.
That's right.
You have fucking silver hair, that's for sure. Getting old, mate. Getting old.
Got my hat on, you can't see.
You can see it in your beard, mate. You're a grey face too. Although, no, you can't really see it in my beard too much. I got greys behind.
They're hiding out in the back.
They're hiding out the back. They're waiting for their chance to come out and go, surprise, motherfucker.
I'll be fucking 50 years old, fully grey.
Yeah, and do you know what I'm going to call you then?
Jack.
No, just Snowball.
One of those.
G'day,
things,
Snowy.
No, fuck no. Don't call me Snowy. Call me cunt.
Done. Well, guys, that wraps up our first episode in a while. That was a pretty good fucking session, I think. Like, we just came in here with no real objections, no real objectives, I should say. Just to spit the wheel, to get back in touch and to start producing some more episodes for you lovely listeners out there. And as always, take care of yourself and each other.
And if you don't, get fucked.
And we'll see you again on the next episode. Take care.